Hey, what is going on, everybody? Boilon here, back for another video here today on Tuesday morning slash afternoon. We have some official details coming in regarding the Mephisto Diamond event that was data mined. I put out a video yesterday afternoon about a bunch of different data mines. There is some new details about how we're going to acquire this. There's actually, shockingly, an event chart. This event is going to start tomorrow. It's largely going to be involved around Liberty. I think the reason why it's come out now is because the Patriot event is going to, or the Patriot release is going to be, I think it's today, in fact. I realized that I forgot to do a Should You Core video for Patriot because I got sidetracked. So my apologies, everyone. I guess we're going to be talking about that a little bit in today's video as well. We're not going to do a complete deep dive on Patriot, but tomorrow's event that's starting is going to involve the entire Liberty team. So we're going to talk about that and more in today's video. So if you're ready to go, let's pull this down. So there wasn't a blog post for this, but there was a Reddit post and there was also a post on Discord. So depending on what communities you're on, etc., you might have seen this, maybe you haven't yet. So Pathfinder posted this on Reddit, the For Liberty event starting tomorrow, and it is going to guarantee a 3-diamond Mephisto if you have a full team of 7 yellow Liberty characters, which, obviously the majority of us do not. But I do want to take a look at the chart anyways, because there is actually some decent stuff on here as far as free rewards go. So I'm going to remove my cam box here. And let's take a look at the scoring methods first. So obviously you're going to get points for Patriot, Falcon, and Peggy at 5, 6, 7 yellow. Quite a bit of points, in fact. But of course, you're not going to get those 3-diamond Mephistos unless you actually max them out. That being said, some people might have engaged in Peggy Carter when she had the core orb fuck up, right? Like I did buy one of the offers, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, let's go back to my roster here. Where's my Peggy? I'm actually at 5, so I am going to qualify for some of the points in this, just barely. But you get points at 5, 6, and 7. And then you get points for Captain America, Cap Sam, right? War Machine, and then just Battles in War. So there's going to be 100,000 free to play points here. And that's actually, it's not bad. So there's a lot of gold. There's some training modules, incursion energy, and commander XP, and actually quite a lot. So you're going to get up to milestone 10 completely free to play. And if you take a look here, that there's a total of like 12, 14, 15,000 commander XP. That's a lot. Like that for bonus, I mean, if you haven't been stop coring now if you haven't already, because I'm like 7,000, 24,000 away from 105. Absolutely wild. So yeah, I'm gonna be maybe in a week, less than a week, I'm probably gonna be 105 at this point. So that's a lot. On top of, I don't know why they're giving incursion energy, but there's an additional, what is that, 600,000, 1,500 incursion energy, which is actually equivalent to 3,000 XP because it's times 2. So you're getting a crap ton of commander XP from this, whether you're, chasing 105, or even if you are a newer player who just got access to events recently, that is still a crap ton that you're getting essentially for free. The gold is not bad either, but as far as the Mephisto Diamond Orb fragments, I don't think that you're actually getting, I'm not even sure if you're getting one, but I don't know how long this event is running. Actually, it says down here 9 days. So it's going to be tough. 100, 200, 400, 500, 600, 800, 900, 1,000, 1,200, 1,600. So unfortunately, you do need to get to milestone 11 to get one Mephisto Diamond Orb, and that's going to require you to have 5 yellow on one of these characters. Now, the most likely candidate probably is going to be Peggy Carter, but if you've been relying on solely the free-to-play Peggy Carter shards, I don't know if that's quite enough, because, I did buy one of those offers, but if we were to subtract what I had, I was about 4.5 star, I'm pretty sure, on my Peggy Carter after I did the orb pulls. So I may have accumulated like an unlocks worth of characters shards, because I'm at 60 out of 200. So I'm just trying to think here. I may have accumulated about 130 shards maximum, I think, free to play through the path orbs and the raw shards that they've been giving out for this event. So yeah, I don't think that I've been getting a full amount here as far as being able to get a 5-star free to play. So that's a little bit unfortunate. Whether or not you will be able to get that within the 9 days on Peggy is the most likely candidate here in 9 days. So I do want to apologize a little bit for obviously making some suggestion that this would. I thought that this would have been available free to play. Perfectly honest, because the Old Man Logan orbs were. Now I know that that wasn't very good. You could buy up to 2 of the Old Man Logan orbs when they were in the event store. I thought they'd at least give us like one completely free to play. Maybe there's going to be a free claim, right? Like we don't know. Maybe they'll bridge the gap. But because of the numbers here on that milestone 11 basically completing one of the orbs, it makes me think that that's what you're intended to get, or we're supposed to get, because after that the numbers jump significantly. What is kind of interesting a little bit, I guess, is that there is a free 7 red not sorry, not a free 7 red Mephisto if you buy, right? If you spend. So you can see the different breakdowns there. 400,000 though requires 3 of these, so I guess if you have all 3 of them at 5, then you would get a 7 red, because that would be 100,000 each plus the free 100. That'd be 400k. So that's kind of interesting. And if you have all of them at 6, you'll get a 2 diamond. So that's a fair big jump. But again, that's for spenders. I'm not advocating for spending in any way. Although there is that's a lot of Mephisto diamond orbs. Like I guess you're going, if you have 5 across the board, you're getting an additional 3 Mephisto orbs. So I don't know if they're in. I don't think they're in the store. I doubt it, because it hasn't. Maybe at the store reset, and maybe I'm doing this video a bit prematurely. I'm kind of curious what the drops are in the Mephisto Diamond Orb, and we might discuss that maybe in another video, I suppose here. But I do not think. Yeah, it's not in there yet, of course. But hey, the Justice Orbs from the event yesterday, they're pretty good actually. So I've been doing that. Yeah. So what am I gonna get? I'm gonna cap out at 200,000 because I do have a 5 yellow. I will actually. It appears that I probably will get a chance to pull 2 Mephisto Diamond Ores because of my 5 yellow Peggy Carter. But beyond that, yeah, I won't be able to get much else. So I do want to apologize for again yesterday's video suggesting that I guess I just thought that they were going to be a little bit more generous than they were. That's just an event that's coming up tomorrow. I do want to talk a little bit about Patriot in the second half of the video though here today, even though it's not the traditional should you core video for Patriot. And so here's what I think and what I was told and what I thought was happening. I'm not entirely sure anymore. It seems like maybe they could have switched a little bit. A lot of people are asking, is Liberty worth building, right? And to be honest, I think this event shows that the what people are paying for Liberty, or sorry, the spending on Liberty is low. Otherwise, they wouldn't have put up an impulsive, impromptu event that encourages spending on Liberty, right? Patriots coming out today, I'm pretty sure. And so, they wouldn't have done this otherwise. So I do believe that revenue is down for Liberty. I thought that there was going to be a Frozen Dimension, or a dimension, but maybe a redo of Frozen Dimension where Absolute A-Force was going to be on the left and Liberty was going to be on the right. That's what I thought was happening. I thought that there would have been either data mines or blog news related to that by now. If it's not here by Friday, I would kind of assume that it might not be happening anymore, because what happened with Absolute A-Force was, I'm pretty sure anyways, that Frozen Dimension came out at a time when Miss Marvel Classic was not available free to play, and when Medusa may have just been coming out on the offers, which kind of lines up to this right now, where Falcon Joaquin is out on the offers but not free to play yet. He's the support also of the team, and Patriot's just coming out, who kind of mirrors Medusa in some ways in terms of like the roles, I guess here. And so if I expect a Dimensions to come, it would be next week. That being said, I think it would also show up in the data mines maybe later this week. Usually, when it comes to stuff that happens next week, it would come out around Wednesday or Thursday in the data mine sometimes. So that's something that I'm going to be taking a look at, and that would maybe give additional value in unlocking some of these characters early. But I haven't spent any cores on Liberty. I'm at 39 out of 100 on Falcon Joaquin. He is the support of the team, though. Patriot, I am not intending on coring. I'm not going to go on a deep dive here on should you core for them, because I don't think that Liberty is worth coring for. I did not core for Peggy Carter, although All right, if you were one of those lucky few people who happened to catch the back couple minutes of my video that was up for a little while, I don't even remember what I was saying, but apparently at the 10-minute mark, which this is going to be edited into the back of the video now, that there was some electronic squeals, some shit went wrong with and I think that's what happened. Why maybe my cam went weird and something happened on my computer. So my apologies, everyone. We were obviously talking about Liberty and the upcoming event tomorrow and whether or not that these characters have value. I hope that I'm not repeating myself because I didn't rewatch everything that I said because I don't normally make scripts for my videos, right? But anyways, Liberty is not a team that I've been heavily focused on. It's not a team, especially since they've gone from 3 wars to 2. I don't think a lot of people have. I think that that's why they're bringing in this sort of whaley event to convince people to spend on Liberty. I'm still not going to do it, however. I have hopes that maybe on Friday or through Data Mines we'll get some information potentially about dimensions, but otherwise I feel that a lot of people are just going to be saving up for Starjammers, right? Lalandra is going to be getting unlocked next week. Basically, I think by Thursday we'll have Lalandra free to play. And then Havoc and Howard are going to be coming in due time as well. And knowing that they're most likely going to be countering the Odinati in Cosmic Crucible, I think that a lot of people are just saving up their power cores when it comes to Xavier as well. So there's a lot of things that we don't know yet, which hopefully that they'll bring out in more detail soon. That's something that I'm looking forward to, both around G20. I got this like insane horde of power cores, but like, what am I even doing with it? I don't even know. I'm kind of waiting for that news of the next progression system, right? I'm assuming it's G20, but at this point, I'm not sure we even know until they give us more information. That's just what I'm assuming that it's going to be. So we'll wait and see until there's more useful information coming from Scopely regarding the road ahead, I suppose, on what to expect, especially Starjammers and beyond. Yesterday there was some information about the anniversary event, and I guess I'm going to be level 105 in due time, and this race to 105 is going to be over before we know it for me, but even for a lot of other players, to be honest. They're just chucking out loads of bonus XP, so I don't think that the leveling process is going to be that difficult for players. Anyways, just a shorter video here. My apologies if I repeated a little bit from earlier. Something screwed up in the back bit of the video, so that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and you'll be greatly helping out the channel. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys on the next one.